Hey, how's everybody doing today? I've been cautious about calling this the final episode because the last episode was supposed to be the final episode. But this time, you know, with any luck, this will be the final episode. Yesterday we stopped at this spot right here, which is, let me see, what's this? That's something else. So let me go ahead and run this. Man, cursor updates, they're like incessant. npm run dev. Let's run this up and let's see if we can take a look at where we're at, where we need to be. Ah, all right, so right now we have a progress bar. It looks pretty, I mean, it looks pretty crap at this point, but essentially it's functional. It shows as well, currently it just shows that it's empty. I'm not really sure why that's not working. Let's take a look. AVI is not found? What are you talking about? Weird. What's this thing? Oh, I think I commented something, right? The part where we actually call submit. Oh, oh, there it is. Yeah, it's working. Okay. All right. So what are we doing? Yeah, I mean the goal here would be let's clean this up a little bit. Where are we here? Um, PY6. We don't need PY6. I mean, you could have PT6, but PB is probably better at like 2. Oh, okay, that was fast. And then for the progress bar itself, I'm actually just gonna change it back to being a, um, or maybe we could create a component function progress bar. Yeah. All right. I mean, I have no idea. This is actually going to look good, but let's use it. Progress bar value equals okay. Huh. Looks like rubbish. Wait, is it? Wait, where's progress coming from? Progress bar. Oh, it's got progress here, and then an actual progress bar. No. Huh. I don't understand what this is that it suggested. Weird. Well, it's gonna start in a minute, so let's just wait for it. I mean, you should be able to find on like CodePen a good like progress bar example. Yeah, it looks okay. I mean, the size really needs to get bumped up. I don't need this progress at the top. Yeah, don't actually care about that. Um, just this bit here. Why does it refresh each time? Uh, so yeah, progress. Hey, where'd the progress bar go? Huh. Width format percent? Why would you do that? Yeah, that's a weird way to do it. I mean, this seems like overly complicated. The way I would do this is just, keep things simple. Um, PG gradient to right. Yeah. Um, just do a simple div. And I mean, you could wrap it with another div if you like to kind of set the dimensions. So this will be class name is, or it's already inside a div that I think limits the width to um, max width XL. I don't think you need to do that. Yeah, it's already there. Um, max width 2XL. So you don't need any of that. All you're going to need is it's going to occupy the sum of the width available to it. And yeah, it'll just have a width of that percentage. Seems okay. This looks nice. I guess I did overlook the fact that you need to have a container element. So this will be with full, rounded full, and then maybe a neutral background. And this will be also rounded full and um, height full. Yeah, you need to assign a height to this too, and maybe like height 6. And you could make a small internal padding. So let's see what that looks like. Weird. Like it was full initially, and then it went back to being empty. Like, that was weird. I don't know why I would do that. And then maybe you could do like my4 or something like that. I guess if you want it to be bigger, maybe we should just chunk up the size a little bit. Yeah, looks pretty decent. I have no idea why it takes so long to start initially. Like that first request, see, it's pending. It's still pending the request to API. Why is it so slow? I don't know. It's the API request specifically. I mean, content already done. Like that took how long? That took, where is it? That took 1 second. Yeah, weird. Weird. Cool. Anyway, progress bar is done here. So next up, we have like the list of translations. This should be pretty simple. Let's see. So basically, all we're going to do here is you have main. Yeah, so for main, we'll do a flex column, height, full or screen. And then we'll have this for the progress bar and everything else. And then we'll have the translating chunks inside here. And this will be flex 1. And give it a background. I guess neutral 50. Give it some padding, maybe 8 padding. Oh, my son's back from school. Let's take a quick break and come back. are we doing? All right, flex one. The problem I just realized is this is limited width, right? We're not going to have like full width over here. I remember there's a couple ways you can address this. Obviously, the big one is you could you could easily just um, actually let's see how it looks. Did I see that? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird how it shows full initially and then goes back to being empty. I mean, that's annoying, right? How does it do that? Um, content, set content, set next segments. I mean, we're setting it to zero initially, but I guess what's happening is you have wait, you have value over max. So if value is zero and max is zero, then uh, you're going to get infinity, which is why it shows up as infinity percent. So um, progress equals uh, value greater than zero. It's going to be value over max. Otherwise, it's just going to be zero. And then you're going to format progress here. No, it keeps generating it and downloading it. I guess basically what we want to do is I'm going to use. I actually don't know how much of maybe what we can do on the server side. Um, I'm going to get charged like ridiculous amounts of money here just because I keep refreshing the translate page. Um, I'm thinking like what we could do is probably um, add a bit of a delay. So on the translation part, use the pay route. Okay, retrieve translation. I mean, here we could just wait for 20 seconds. Cool. So for files that are super long, which a lot of these files are going to be way more than a single request, we could like pass in the entire thing, translate it to whatever language you want, and then on the other side, we would add a delay, an artificial delay, so that we don't end up like burning through a bunch of tokens because of this. Hey, I just noticed the checkout screen shows a different amount. Is it a dollar per $1? It's $1 an hour, and I think what's happening is we're passing. Okay, so this should be 3,600. Yeah. Cool. All right. Fix the bug. Let's drop it again. All right. Yeah. Now it's $3, and then it should show. Wait, what? Okay. Let's see. Math.co. Okay. Do it in. Oh God, what? It's 300 now. Yeah, that was it. All right, $3, finally. All right, we're translating now. Um, so you can see this actually appears as empty, so it doesn't take on like the full height. Uh, yeah, it's not going to work. You would need to use up the entire page. So wherever we're doing max width to XL on the main, we now need to change, and we'd set this up so that we don't do the max width to XL on the top level. Instead, we just do it on the inside level. So on that first one. So this first one is going to be max width, 2XL. That's okay. And we'll probably need to do it here as well. Like here, we could just do, the max width 2XL. And inside this, yeah, it'd be full width. Oh, did I put it here? No, this should be here. And then inside here, no, you take on full width. Maybe you can do like 6XL and then just MX off of. So that'll look even better. And then this will need to be height full, just so it takes up all the remaining space. So let's see what that looks like. I don't know why it takes so long uh, to just get that first response. Oh, 20 seconds. Did you add? So the 20 seconds that we added? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. And why is this not taking up the forward? Like this should be. Oh, do I have to save with 100%? No, it's 100% width by default. Um, well, this isn't 100% width. Yeah, okay. So flex call isn't 100% width. I guess here you just do inset 0. And then this will be MX auto. Yeah, I'll do it. And then, so for translating, the chunk is no longer going to be like translated chunks. Instead, what you're going to do is you're going to have, so we would need to show the original one as well as the So chunk, where's the definition of chunk? Uh, I don't see this as being like super useful. I think instead what we could do is like take translated chunks and then iterate over them like directly in here. There's no reason why you need to split it up into this whole translating thing. I don't think it makes a lot of sense. So let's see this. I guess it was like an attempt to encapsulate some of the logic, but it just ends up being unnecessary. Yeah. So we're not going to use the timestamps. Oh, you have timestamps as a component. Oh, since you're not, I mean, we're using text area here. The idea was that you'd be able to edit the thing itself if you don't want it, or if there's some sort of mistake that you want to fix, then you'd be able to do that. But it's read only anyway, so what's the point? I don't think there is a point. Yeah, exactly. So just take the text. You have chunk, and then you have ID. I mean, really, it's not an ID. It's just an index. And so you could do div key is I, and then you just put like that text. And since you already have the key, you could have a parent div. This would be the translated text. You need to put the key on the uppermost one. So this will give you the original text. And since you already have content, right? Where are we? Return content. Yeah, content. What are you doing with content? Yeah, I mean the whole content thing is pointless. Um, Instead, what you want is original segments and then translated segments. And this is going to be chunk, an array of chunks. Well, not really an array of chunks, it's going to be an array of strings. And here, instead of like max segments, you could have like translated. Well, you actually don't need that anymore. You would just set original segments into content.split, whatever. Yeah, that's it. Um, and then down here, you would have original segments dot length. And here you would just reference original segments I to give you the original text. And I think that would do it. Let's see. And obviously you need to add like some basic styling to this, where is it? This here, like flex, row, and then What do you do? Uh, like py2. Um, what did you do here? Nothing really. Gap x3. Ah, yeah, my mistake. So original segment, you need to parse. Where do you do parse segment? Yeah, so you don't want to just set original segments. You'd have to map parse segment. And then you'd have to update this to use chunk. So this will be chunk. Wait, what? Chunk? No, it's going to be segment. Yeah, my bad. Let's just import that. Yeah. Um, so here we do .map parse segment. So did we fix that? Oh, my bad. This will be segment. I'll find name segment. Are you serious? I just imported the thing. Okay. Okay. And then in the part where we display it, you'd have to say dot text. Cool. And then maybe like here, we could like make it 600 for the translated and something like that. It's not gonna look fantastic, but whatever. Do you need to center align it? Maybe. Like, yeah, maybe it'll look better. I don't know. I mean, these are tiny things. They don't matter a whole lot. All right, let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Huh. This does not look like it's properly translated. If he keeps this pace up, it says, huh, yeah, this translation looks off. Like, you look at this, you can see this is correct, but the translations that we're getting back, um, I mean, this doesn't match. This text doesn't match the translated text. So I'm a bit worried. Like, what's actually going on here? Are we messing this up? I guess that's the problem with wait, what's the actual content here? The problem is, like, in Chrome, you can't see streamed responses. Like, if I go to API, where's the the file. We actually downloaded these, right? The file's empty. What? The files we're downloading are empty? Oh no. Let's see. No, I guess it never actually came through. Like it never did the whole thing. And look, you're getting empty results here. What? Hmm. Yeah, I think this is the first time like I'm actually checking the output properly. An exercise I probably should have done earlier. Hmm. Like comparing the inputs and outputs side by side. Well, it's pretty easy to check. I mean, we can just go to the main route here, and we could debug the response. So you could get the response back here. Where is it? And then you'd be able to see how the response matches with. Um, okay, now it's okay. Yeah, now it's okay. Let's just clean up the content a little bit. I mean the layout, just so I can better see what's going on here. And I think instead of a flex, we can use a grid. Where are we? Yeah, we don't need that. And here, instead of a flex, we can use a grid with two columns. Then obviously for this you want scroll X, scroll X bottom, or scroll Y, right? Y bottom. Why is this not taking up the full width? I mean, you can make the, instead of making that the grid, you could just make the upper element the grid. Yeah, something like that. I mean, you can have them. I guess it would be better if uh, we highlight the rows as separate colors that make it more readable. Let me just see if I can get full width here. Set dash zero. Why are you doing item center here? Why is it even a flex? I don't think you need this to be a flex. You don't. Yeah, max width 6XL. Okay. I guess, yeah, you would need to set the width full. Yeah, very cool. And why is it not overflowing? That's weird. Like overflow is supposed to be. Is there a scroll? I remember there was like scroll auto. There's overflow. Overflow Y. Overflow Y scroll. That's the one, right? It's overflow Y scroll. Inside that, you're going to have a grid with two columns, a gap, I mean, at this stage, you could probably get away with doing this, right? And not use that. Yeah, but now you have the BG neutral on that. Um, yeah, because you have a max with 6XL on it, that's why. Uh, oh my god, this is stupid. Okay, what I'm gonna do is put a div inside for the actual max with 6XL. This is gonna be MX Auto. Um, with this full, and this is what's going to scroll. I think you need width full here. Well, yeah, you do. And then you can put the translated chunks inside. That will take up the whole width. This should be okay. I mean, this should, yeah, finally work. It's not taking the full, it's not taking up the full height though. I guess that's because this is instead 0 with full. This should be height screen. And you need to reverse. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that you would have um, different classes here. Like you would probably just need to do this and then get rid of that extra div. Like that would make more sense than maintaining two of them. Yeah, something like that. There you go. No, it's okay. And you need to make overflow scroll. So here, you would do overflow Y scroll. don't know why this is showing. Looks like we're missing some of the text here. Why is this not overflowing? Maybe because this needs to have a height. I think it needs to have like a definite height for this to scroll. Yeah, there you go. And I think the progress bar, like you wouldn't be rounded full, like you can do rounded L full and then rounded right would just be like MD for instance, something like that, or SM even. But why is this not taking up the full width, the full height? That's what I'm. Yeah, what's going on here? Why is it compressing? That's pretty weird. So let's figure out why the height don't match. Oh, I think. Yeah. Okay. It's because of there's some there's some padding happening in border T4. Okay. Yeah. You have some padding on the body itself, which I guess is set in the layout. Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, I think that fixed it. Looks like the translations are actually shorter than. This looks nice. I like this format better than the original one. Now we just need to reverse the grid so that. Hmm. I mean, in Flex, you can do this. Yeah, this is actually exactly what I'm trying to do here. Maybe you are better off using Flex rather than Grid. Yeah, check it out. Double rotate grid and item. Oh my God. Yeah, that is hacky. All right, I think we're almost there. We're almost there, boys. Almost there. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Now you can do reverse. So instead of doing just a straight flex call, we'll do flex call reverse. And that should give us the result we're after. Probably add a gap in here for 3. How do you make it automatically scroll to the top? Because it doesn't seem to be doing that. All right. I think we're good. Wait, there was a part I wasn't supposed to commit. This one is fine. That's fine. Nope. That was the one I wanted to skip. All right. Cool. All right. So just the main page now that needs adjustment. I think everything else should be pretty. No, I didn't check on mobile to see what that looks like. Looks decent. I don't know about the font. I think, yeah, not great. I also need padding on, yeah, on mobile. Yeah, looks better. Yep, we're done with this. And now the only thing left is let's just commit that. The thing left is on the main page, we want to add the sections at the bottom, which is this part here. So let's just go ahead and do that now, real quick. So go to the main page, and we're going to add the features sections here at the bottom. And for that, we just need um, I guess the way we could do this is just have a flex call. Or you don't really need a flex call for this. I mean, I guess you could flex call, and then just set like a spacing between the sections. And then for each one of these, you're going to have a flex row. And inside, you're going to have the image and the description. So Yeah, something like this. From any language to any language. And like MT4 or whatever it is. Um, Anything else? Yeah, the color, that's neutral 600. And that's going to be like 800. Yeah, cool. And then obviously the image itself, which we need to go ahead and export. So that's going to be open. And we're going to add images to our public folder. Okay, that's the first one. And then second one, third one, pricing. And actually, something that I always like to do, book open's already there. Yeah, okay. Uh, Pricing, I guess, was the one I missed. And one thing I always like to do is compress the files before putting them on there. And so that way, I mean, look at the size of these files. It's crazy. Yep, place. Cool. All right, so I think this is flex row. You're going to have the image first. So this is just going to be image SRC is, no, the first one is going to be book open.png. And you probably want it to be a full width image. Ah, does this have the same restriction on width? Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Or you could make it bigger, I guess, um, like 4XL. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, okay, that looks okay. Yeah, to just make this way bigger. Add a gap between them. So gap X is like 6. And then you want them to be roughly equal size. Are they? Yeah, roughly equal size. And yeah, I think that's it. More gap. And maybe center the flex. When you have a row, you want to center the items. Yeah, that looks better. Cool. And then obviously, gap by floor. I mean, you're not going to see the gap right now because the feature sections don't show. But I guess here you could add like stop doing a large space like 36. I like the gap. This gap needs to be bigger too. Yeah, okay. Let's do the other ones. Google Analytics. Oh, Google Translate. That's too big. Plus here it'll be reversed. So flex row reverse when you're on a large screen. Otherwise it's going to be flex row. Yeah, and spacing between them needs to be way bigger. I think gap Y4 needs to be 16. I don't like the spacing on the text. Uh, so loose. Yeah, I just wish it wasn't so thick. I mean, that's my main qualm with it at the moment. I think relaxed look better. Okay, let's do the last one. Um, this is called fencing, and then should have copied the other one, the first one. Yeah, these two images are too big. The way to fix that, there are probably a couple ways you can do that, but like my feeling is you could get away with P6. Yeah, just add some padding. That fixes it. Cool. And then here at the bottom, well, I guess at this point, like you might as well just call it PY36 and include it in there. Yeah. All right, cool. And that covers the feature sections for us at this point. We're done. So I'll go ahead and add the feature sections and wrap up the live stream, ladies and gents. That's a wrap on the SRT-AI project. And I hope you enjoyed watching everything sort of unfold. This is open source, by the way, so you'll find the code on GitHub. I guess that's it.